The photography world might be on the edge of a huge breakthrough. Rumors are swirling that Sony is secretly working on a next-generation sensor for what many believe will become the legendary Sony A13. If true, this could completely change how we think about cameras, bringing together mind-blowing resolution, lightning speed, and unmatched low-light performance. In today's video, we're diving deep into everything the leaks suggest, the potential specs, the technology behind this rumored sensor, and how the A13 could stack up against Sony's current lineup. By the end, you'll know whether this is just hype, or whether the A13 could genuinely rewrite the rules of photography. Now, Sony hasn't officially confirmed the A13, but the excitement is real. We've already seen Sony's jaw-dropping 105-megapixel global shutter sensor capable of shooting at 100 frames per second. Even if that chip was originally designed for industrial use, it shows the insane direction Sony is heading. Imagine if even part of that innovation makes its way into the A13. It could set a brand new benchmark for flagship cameras. When it comes to speed, the A13 is rumored to hit 60 to 120 frames per second at full or near full resolution. Just think about that. Wildlife, sports, and action photographers capturing every moment with zero rolling shutter and no buffer limits. That's the kind of leap that redefines what's possible. Resolution? Industry insiders say Sony may aim between 60 and 70 megapixels, balancing detail and usability. But others believe a 100 nanopixel sensor is on the table. If that happens, the A13 would instantly become one of the most advanced full-frame cameras ever made. Low-light shooters, don't worry. This isn't just about megapixels. Rumors point to cleaner high ISO performance, wider dynamic range, and stabilization improvements up to 8 or even 9 stops. Pair that with AI-driven autofocus that's faster, smarter, and able to recognize people, animals, birds, and even vehicles in almost any condition, and you start to see how this camera could be unstoppable. And video? The A13 may push far beyond 8K 30p that we saw in the A1. We're talking 8K 60p, oversampled 4K 120p, and possibly full sensor readout with no crop. For creators, that's cinema-level quality inside a compact, mirrorless body. Of course, design upgrades are expected too. A 9 million dot EVF, a fully articulating rear LCD, magnesium alloy body, better cooling for long 8K shoots, dual card slots, and next-gen connectivity for faster workflows. Basically, everything pros need packed into one beast. But why would Sony make such a huge leap now? The answer is simple: competition. Canon is gearing up with the EOS R1, Nikon is refining the Z9 series, and Sony cannot afford to play it safe. To stay on top, they need something bold, something so far ahead that the rest of the industry has to chase them. The A13 could be that move. So, is the Sony A13 just a rumor? Maybe. But if these leaks hold true, this won't be just another update. This will be a statement. A camera that proves you don't have to choose between high resolution and high speed because you can have both. And when that day comes, the Sony A13 might not just change cameras. It could change photography itself.